Oh, hey! Is this gonna skip on me? Is this skipping right now? Because I'm gonna cut a mother. Not a mother, maybe a father, like a child. Liz? Liz is my roommate. Some of you know that and some of you don't. That is not necessary. She just interfered. I'm gonna go Christian Bale in your ass right now. I hate you. I really hate you. I don't really know. I don't know Christian Bale. But Mr. Christian needs to have a bailout plan. Cause any situation is too much for him. Okay, anyway. I had an interesting day at work. Oh, jeez, thank you. Bré. C'est français. It's cold. I don't eat cold cheese. It has to be room temperature. I'm never gonna get to the point of the story. Stop it! I could be talking to no one right now. It is like talking to no one. Phlegm. So went to a couple events today. Wasn't really sure what I'd be doing. Went from 1 in the morning, this thing called Beads for Life. It's like a charity, poverty, helping women, empowering them, education, children, beads, paper, shea butter, you get it. You just got all of that. You can put together the other words in the middle and get the whole picture. So that was fun. Got some cool necklaces and swag and stuff. I should get my swag. Anyway, it's just like little bags and beads and then in the afternoon, I went to this event for it's for Quaker Chewy Oats. Yes, the breakfast bar. Chocolate chips and other things. I do have a roommate. This is happening. Thanks, Liz. Perks of the job. Yeah, I have to go to events and things, but you get cool little fancily wrapped bags from PR firms. And this one is pretty. I'll hold some jewelry in it. I mean, it's holding jewelry already. Like these little beads made out of paper. Super pretty. And they gave me like shea butter and nice chapstick and I wish you could smell this soap. But this isn't the QVC, so I'm not going to describe it for you. Yeah. Ew, my foot is dirty. Also the perks of city living. Anyway, that's not the point of the story. That's not even what you're watching. We're 2.5 minutes in. Oh my god, no one's going to see it. Ooh, look, beads for wife. So I went to this event, and they're doing it's like a child star search, and they're featuring the one and only Nick Jonas, the Jonas brother, and so I went to that, and like I'm surrounded by screaming girls, and I'm in the second row, so pretty close to him, and this guy from VH1 named Jim Shear is hosting. Maybe you guys see him in the morning or something, and these girls are just like, oh my god, like, they're Jonas, no! Like, they can't, they're like, you can see them physically blushing and these, like, range of emotions crossing their faces, because everyone in that audience, they all think that Nick Jonas is, like, some mosquito bug thing where, like, he has those eyes that can see, like, everything and everyone, and every emotion is caught in a butterfly net, and I don't know. So, surrounded by all these very antsy, 12 to 14-year-old, I would say 8 to 14, which is the age range for this talent search. The kids can send in song videos, and then they pick one, and the kid gets to record a song produced by Nick Jonas, and he gets a contract with the Jonas Management Group and $5,000 in cash. Make it rain, and also an online music video. And I know this because I've read that press release multiple times. So I'm sitting there, and I'm kind of like here, and all these little kids and a few media people, and trying to look kind of like sort of interested, but not too interested, because I'm 22, and I'm not supposed to be interested in the Jonas Brothers, but, like, all I'm thinking of are all these things I want to ask them, like, so, are you Jonasing for it? Ho-ho. Or, like, is Taylor Swift? How smiley is Miley? Yes? You all want to know these things, right? Nick rhymes with kickoff for this event, so anyway, he sang some songs. There's one called Who I Am. The girls were like, and like, it's like they're eating spaghetti when they're listening to him, like, oh my god, like gasping. It was fun. And then at the end, everyone kind of like filtered out, and by the way, I'm like 3 feet from Nick Jonas. What do you do with that? he's good looking. He's like trainer perfect. Like his shoulders are like knobs. Like trainer has gone in and trained them with a whip. I don't know. And then shut up. And wow, this video is long. Everyone wants to hear this. Don't you remember the good old days when I made video Never mind. No, you don't. They're forgettable. So everyone starts filtering out because it's wrapping up, and I'm like, well, someone promised me an interview with a Jonas brother. You know, Jonas kind of sounds like Jonas. No, it doesn't. I lied. I know. I'm a Jonasing for it. And so I kind of stuck around and was like, hey, can I have an interview? No? Wasn't I promised an interview? Wasn't I? What? Kind of like a gopher, like their mole, those like whack-a-mole, that whack-a-mole game. And, yeah, but I have to act kind of cool because I'm 22. I'm 22, I'm going to ask very serious, worldly questions to him about music and art. I mean, I wrote all of these questions. I was not going to have time for those. So finally, all of these girls, these gaggles of girls, are running around, and they're all high off of Pepsi, because Quaker is owned by Pepsi, and eating, like, chocolate chip Quaker chewy oat bars, and, oh my god, and there's, like, this very elderly man who clearly loves children, because he's so excited to talk to them, and you can hear him talking to them, like, when you meet Nick, what are you gonna say? I think you should all say, we love Nick at the same time, and then you should tell him, thank you, Nick, I love you, because, and I want you to tell him why, what he's doing for you, because little kids rock! Things like that, like overly animated. And this guy next to him, his assistant, looks like he's from Saved by the Bell. He's got like a center part, and it comes in a curve, and he's like, yeah, kids, yeah, isn't that great? Let me show you where Nick Jonas is. Huh? Get off a stage, buddy. This is not High School Musical. Start of something new. Feels so... I don't know the songs to that. I just made that up on the fly. So finally I wedge my way up there when they're getting photos done, and the PR person's with me, and she's hovering, and she's like, alright, you're gonna get two questions, and wha-bam! I'm on this huge stage, and there's Nick Jonas, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna take a photo now, so we're awkwardly touching each other. I'm touching Nick Jonas. And then she's hovering, and he's right there, and he's literally this close to me. So this is how close we are to each other. And I can see his face, and he can see my face, and what I'm thinking is, why did I not get a facial on Sunday, like I was thinking of doing? Because this man does not have pores! His face is tight. It's so tight. It's as tight as we should be, as friends. I wanted to be like, let's just be friends. You can tweet me, text me. I had this whole fantasy in my head, like, no, I'm too old for you, Nick. I'm too old. I can't Jonas for it. I can't. But we can be friends. I can mentor you. Musical education, isn't that what you're all about, Nick? Anyway, so we're this close, and I'm trying to make eye contact, and trying to look at my paper and ask questions, and trying to hold a recorder, and am I being effective? I don't even know. So I ask him questions about partnering with this music education program, and parents, and I don't even know what he says, because it's on my recorder, and so my brain just shuts it off, and I'm thinking about needing a facial, and sweating, and then it's over, and then I'm like, thanks, and I'm getting off the stage, and as I'm getting off the stage, you kind of think that's going to be over, and then he says something, and I don't know, it's nothing crazy, it's something nice meeting you, or see ya, except it can't be see ya, because he's not going to see me at all, and then I don't know, it could have been anything, but it was a goodbye, and I was like, what? Oh, you too, because why are we talking? Why? I could see how tired he was, that's how close he was. Whew. Anyway, so that's that, got to write something, and, got a press package. This is the press package. It's a USB drive that looks like a guitar. Who thinks of this stuff? It's so clever. I got a lifetime supply of chewy bars because I'm only going to eat 2 boxes. And here's my press pass because I'm so legit and chewy. And yeah, here's an MP3 player that also holds videos, which is great because I threw my other one in the washing machine. Really needed this. Awesome. Yeah, so it was great. He was cute. He forgot lyrics to a song and then told us all that we should just keep rolling when that kind of thing happens. That's when I called bullshit. I have to go. This has really been too long, and this breeze is getting warm. It's perfect. Anyway, if you're wondering what it's like to be a Jonas Brother for all of 12 seconds, 1 minute and 3 seconds, that's what it's like. They look really good and so clean, and you don't feel good enough, and you also feel old and sweaty. But do it.